everyone. Just wanted to share another recipe with you all on my food blog, but I thought it would be fun today if we did it via video instead of just in writing. So if any of you are like me at home, you have some preschoolers running around, this will kind of be like Rachel Ray with preschoolers. So work with me, they're gonna work with me too. But this is a great recipe for meatloaf. It actually has oatmeal in it, so if I could get some more fiber in my kids through dinner time, and meatloaf works for me. So start with some big bowl. I have my Pampered Chef stainless steel mixing bowl. It's massive, it's a 24-cup bowl, so it makes it nice and easy. All right, and we have pre-measured 3/4 cup of milk. Can you go ahead and pour this in here, Daniel? Good job. All right, and then we're gonna add, actually, you know what? Mommy's gonna mix this for a minute with a fork. Let's break up that egg that's in there. All right, so you wanna go ahead and add those oats. Dump it in. Good job. You want to do the cheese? Okay, go ahead. Dump the cheese in. Okay, so we've added a 1/2 cup of oats and 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese. Now, you would know that if you're baking, you need to have exact measurements because baking is a science, so you would never approximate anything. But when you're cooking, you can basically play. It's like an art form. So a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So I think it calls for like a teaspoon of salt, but I'm going to have Haley just pinch some and put it in there. Can you pinch some of that, Haley, with your hand? And put it, oh, grab it again and put it right in our recipe. There you go. Good job. Okay. You want to put a little bit more in? Go ahead. Put a little more in the bowl. You want to do a little more? Okay, hold on. Okay, that's enough. A tiny, tiny, tiny bit. Just a pinch. Okay, put it in our bowl. Just a pinch of sea salt. Okay, that's too much. Okay. All right. I think they think it's sand. Okay. All right, kitties. You guys go play. Mommy's going to stir it up now. Thanks for helping. Mommy will stir it up. You stir it up more after Mommy gets a chance. Have some great scrapers here. Had these forever, and they last forever because, of course, they're Pampered Chef. So I'm just going to stir this up. It's our mixture of cheese and oats and milk and our egg. Here you go, Daniel. You want to stir a little bit? Use this one because we're going to save these for our topping. And we are going to go ahead and add our pound of meat. I'm on a little bit of an organic meat kick right now. Hopefully stay on that organic meat kick. So we're just going to mix up this meat. Want to help too, Haley? Oh, not that one. Here, you can use this one. Go ahead, let's dig in there and mix this up. Now, as we know, the best way to mix meatloaf is with your hands. So we're going to put these down, and Mommy's going to put her hands in the meat, okay? Watch what she's going to do. She's going to squish it and squish it and squish it. Is that weird or what?
I know.
You don't know? The first time I made this for my family, I was sure not to tell them that there was oatmeal in it till they were done. There was nothing left. They absolutely loved it. And then I told them, and now they insist that we make it. And as I said, I'm not really a fan of meatloaf, but I actually loved this recipe too. It was really scrumptious. All right, so our meatloaf is mixed up. All right, baby's down, all done mixing. Mommy's gonna shape it. Go ahead, Daniel, get down.
Do this?
You can't shape it. Mommy's gotta shape it. Stay there. Come around this way. This is our large bar pan. Anything that goes in my oven goes on a bar pan or some sort of stoneware. Things just cook a lot more even, and the seconds stay hot, and cleanup is a breeze. And what you're actually going to do is form mini meatloaves. Make sure it's mixed up well. That one wasn't mixed as well, so just kind of work with it. And just shape them into little loaves.
Let me get up here.
You want to? Okay, go ahead up on that right over there, buddy. I suggest if you do this and you don't, I have a family of 5, but my kids are kind of young still. If your kids are older, I highly recommend doubling this recipe, using 2 pounds of meat. It's really yummy. All right, so we're going to try to get everything out of this bowl. Pile it into this last one, and then we're going to make a sauce to go on top of each of our meatloaves.
Let's do this again.
All right.
Let's do this.
You want to use nuts? I don't think nuts go too well in our meatloaf.
I do a little rainbow.
All right. Who wants to come over here and help me with our next sauce?
Me.
All right, come on up, Daniel. Come with Haley. All right. That's our dirty stuff. We don't need our salt anymore. Small mixing bowl this time. You need some ketchup. The way to get a perfect measurement on a moist ingredient is to use the measure-all cup. You just push it down to the level you need. We need 2/3 of a cup. Flip it over and then watch this. And then you get a perfect measurement every time. So it's great if you're doing shortening or peanut butter, molasses, anything like that. We have 1½ teaspoons here. Use this one, buddy. This one's not dirty yet. This has 1½ teaspoons of yellow mustard. We, of course, use spicy mustard. And then we have 1/4 cup brown sugar. And, of course, that you want packed. So we're going to go ahead and mix this up. All right.
Mimi.
You're mixing it? I think Haley's kind of helping. Are you kind of helping? Oh, we don't need that one in there, guys. All right, Mommy's going to pour these on our meatloaves. And then it's going in the oven. Who's ready? Ready? Everyone down. Try not to cough on our sauce. You just simply take this ketchup, mustard, brown sugar sauce, and you're actually going to just dollop it on each meatloaf, like so.
With this rainbow.
Before you start this process, you're going to want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Is actually what this is going to bake at. And we are set to put it in the oven. So, thank you everyone so much for joining us for our meatloaf spectacular for dinner tonight. I hope you enjoyed. Have a nice night.